Good day, Nigeria. Welcome to this week's presidential recap, where we cover the essential highlights from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's engagement and directives. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu began his week by receiving Vice President Kashim Shettima at the State House in Abuja. The Vice President briefed Mr. President on state affairs and shared insights from his recent trip to Sweden, keeping Mr. President well informed after his return from vacation. In another engagement, President Tinubu tackled the pressing issue of power outrage affecting northern Nigeria. In response to the severe disruptions, he summoned the Minister of Power and the National Security Advisor, demanding swift restoration. Mr. President condemned vandalism targeting power infrastructure and urged for long-term solution. Security measures are now in place to protect the ongoing restoration efforts, with a call for community leaders to join in the safeguarding of critical assets. Tuesday saw President Tinubu leading a ceremony in honor of Nigeria's armed forces, announcing a 500 million donation to Nigerian Legion at the 2025 Armed Forces Remembrance Day Emblem and Appeal Launch Fund. He shared the importance of security as a foundation for economic stability. This donation, he said, reaffirms the government's commitment to the welfare of service members, a sentiment echoed by the Minister of Defense and Legion representatives. Later, Mr. President addressed Nigeria's oil sector, endorsing a switch to Naira-based transaction for crude oil and refined products. He encouraged the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation and other key stakeholders to prioritize local production, aiming to reduce import dependency. The move, praised by stakeholders, is seen as a key step towards achieving greater stability in the oil sector. Foreign affairs took center stage as the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Yusuf Tugar, briefed the press on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's recent call with US President Joe Biden on Wednesday. During their conversation, President Biden extended condolences over recent flooding in Nigeria and praised President Tinubu for his efforts in securing the humanitarian release of an American citizen. The leaders discussed strengthening the US-Nigerian partnership in security, economic growth, and technological cooperation. In a military appointment, President Tinubu named Major General Olufemi Olatubosun Oluyede as the acting chief of army staff, temporarily replacing General Taurid Lagbaja. General Oluyede, a seasoned commander with a distinguished record, brings extensive experience to this crucial role. On the diplomatic front, Mr. President met with key senators, including Senator Adamu Aliero, Senator Yahaya Abdullahi, and Senator Garba Maidola, followed by an audience with Doyin Orukpe, a former Director General of Peter Obi's presidential campaign. President Tinubu received ambassadors from France, China, and Denmark on Thursday, emphasizing the importance of transforming Nigeria's diplomatic ties with these countries into tangible benefits for Nigerians. He lauded French President Emmanuel Macron's support and voiced appreciation for China's trade and infrastructure cooperation, calling for faster implementation of existing agreements. In a significant boost for Nigeria's digital economy, the Minister of Communication announced a 2.8 billion naira grant from Google to advance AI talent in Nigeria. This grant will fund innovative AI program training 20,000 Nigerians in data science and artificial intelligence, equipping the next generation of innovators and supporting 10 AI setups with funding and resources to thrive in a rapidly evolving tech landscape. To round off the week, President Tinubu addressed the National Economic Council recommendation to retract proposed tax reform bills. While acknowledging the feedback, he believes the legislative process should proceed, ensuring that various inputs are incorporated to streamline tax administration, eliminate multiple taxation, and bring consistency across federal, state, and local levels. Mr. President emphasized that a comprehensive approach to tax reform is crucial for Nigeria's economic growth. That's a wrap on this week's presidential recap. We look forward to the next week's development as President Tinubu continues to drive change across Nigeria. Thank you for joining us and stay tuned for more updates.